Welcome back, realvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith. I've been waiting all morning to make this video. The neighbors are doing some construction and they're playing with a jackhammer, and finally got a little moment of silence here. I could try to describe this 10 acres in Yakima County, Washington that we've got. So 10 acres, I'm asking $14,999. Let's jump into the website, take a look at this one. I think it's the second cheapest one in the county. And I say the second because there's one other that's asking 10 grand when I was looking at the market. We'll just look at some of these pictures here. So the $10,000 one, I called the people selling it, and then I got the APN numbers, looked it up on the maps and stuff. And I mean, it's like, I don't know how better to explain it. It just goes like this. It's a big hole in the ground. So maybe you could put a house on the edge of it or something, but it just, no wonder it's so cheap. So I don't think I'm really competing with that one, because this one, it's got a bunch of usable area. It's got a little old driveway that runs up to it, so you could drive in there. The neighbor's got a little driveway going up to a cabin or a shack that they built next door. You can do the same thing off of this road. You probably have to upgrade your driveway to get in there. And it's this kind of countryside. It's a street view from the area. And let's jump into the maps. So we'll look at the maps first, and then we'll go look at the market, because my main sales pitch on this is that it's the cheapest in the area, the cheapest one in the county, other than the one property that's cheaper that just looks like a canyon. So Yakima is over here. The town of Yakima is over here. So we're in between the town of Yakima, and here's the property, just 10 acre over on the side of town, and before the mountains kick up. So if we look at the mountains over here, you got some popular, famous ones. I don't know so much about this area, but I sure know these mountains. Like, this is Mount Rainier up here. Everybody's heard of Mount Rainier, right? That's a beautiful one. I don't know the name of this little guy here. It's probably not so little, but the one down here is Mount Adams. And then this one, so a lot of the pictures of land views, people's views, I mean, they're Yakima is out towards Mount Adams. And this one, this is a big one here too. Is this, I want to say Hood, but it's not, is it? No, that's St. Helens. There's Mount St. Helens. So we got Mount St. Helens over here. We've got Mount Adams over here, and we've got Mount Rainier over here. So some beautiful mountains, big hills. Mount Hood's down further south a little bit. And then Yakima on this side. So Yakima is behind the mountains, and so the mountains catch a lot of the precipitation, the snow and rain and stuff, and so you get a drier climate on this side of the mountains and a lot clearer sky. So a lot more sun, a lot more blue sky, and 10 acres to go build what you want to build on. Let's take a look at the market. Well, before we jump into the market, I've got a buy it now button set up. I think it's working. So you could do $500 down and reserve the property if you go take it through a title company, or let me know. If you want to do credit card, debit card, cashier's check, banking account, some other way, I can go get it recorded for you. But if you want to take it through a title company, we can do that too. We'll go do the paperwork to get it through a title company. Legal description, GPS. We got GPS coordinates. I'll click on that here in a sec, and you can do directions to wherever you want. If you click on that in your phone, you can get driving directions to go drive out and look at the property. And to get there, to get to that link, I'll put a link below in the description of this video. So go look at the description of this video and click that link in your phone and get over here and click that GPS, and it'll give you driving directions to the property. Tax has been $90 a year. So there's a local Walmart, hospital, high school. I don't know what that is. I think it's a restaurant, another gas station. So I pulled up the Walmart on the map. It's 13 miles away. It's 28 minutes. So that's an easy shot over to Walmart if you wanted to get, last minute supplies or something. If you want to get building supplies, Home Depot, if you're going to get cement or hammers and nails or wood, shingles, bathroom tiles, you name it, all kinds of stuff. Last time I was at Home Depot, I was buying, what was I buying? I bought a doorknob for one of the properties I'm working on. I changed the locks out. I think that's the last thing I bought at Home Depot. But I keep buying stuff there. And then you zoom in. It's just not just Home Depot. You've got all kinds of stuff in the area, from Carl's Jr., Taco Bell, Burger King. All the fast food stuff and of a normal city. So Yakima's got a lot of those supplies there to enjoy. There's an airport in Yakima. It's 18 miles away if you want to go over to the airport. And so let's go to the market. So I pulled up the market. So we're in Zillow.com. And there's a lot of websites you can do this in. I like to use Zillow because it's free to post stuff and anybody can post stuff on there. So if you're some crazy land salesman like me and you don't want to pay all the fees to go sell your land, you can, you can post it on Zillow. They don't charge you anything. Yeah, you got to answer the phone. You got to keep up with their little weirdnesses to get it posted, but it works. And so we've got Zillow. We've got that up here, and I got it narrowed down to just 10 acre plus. So 10 acre plus, everything in the county. And so listed, I got this sorted over here up above my head, the cheapest first. So the cheapest first is $10,000. That's a $10,000 one. I think this is my hardest competition out there. It says it's been on the market for 1,279 days. I don't think that's right. I think it's some lower number than that, but I think it's been listed and relisted or changed price numerous times. Harry Collier is the guy. Listen, I talked to him on the phone. He was describing. He said that there's another property, a couple over from this one, that sold for $35,000 a month or two ago. A realtor bought it. So someone that's supposed to know the area and know the market paid $35,000 for one of these 10 acres. And so that was one of the last transactions in the county of a 10 acre property. Here's another one, $20,000. These people are asking $20,000. And this one is, it's in a, gated community, HOA, road fees, rules, regulations, tell you what to do kind of place. That's not what I like to compete with, but I'm still cheaper than that. $25,000 for 11 acres, 2 days on Zillow. This one just came up. This is brand new. This looks like it's in the hills overlooking town. Okay, so there you can see some of the mountains off in the background, some views of the area. These guys are asking $25,000. Okay, so this is Yakima Ranches. So I got a bunch of properties in Yakima Ranches. Yakima Ranches is like this hill up over town that has crazy roads all over the place, and you pay some fees to keep the roads going. And it sounds like they don't bulldoze or plow them out very fast in the winter, and you might get stuck up there for like 2 weeks at a time before you can get out. And so the properties tend to come in pretty cheap up in this area. So those seem to be the cheapest ones in the county. So here's another one, 25 grand for up here, 29 grand. But by the time you get up to 30 grand, you start having a selection, right? So, well, look at this one first. Look at that. There's 25 grand for 40 acres. That's probably my best competition. Harry Collier, same real estate agent. Okay, so I think this is the best competition I got out there because this is almost 40 acres and they're asking 25 grand. And I got 10 acres and I'm asking 15 grand. I'm still cheaper, but he's cheaper on a per acre basis. And so let's take a look at, see if we can see where this property is. I'm not sure where this one is. The map's not set up right. I think it's more north. Ours is out here, and this one's over here. But yeah, you have to talk to the realtor and go compare. So if I was shopping my property, I'd shop this property too, just because it's so much cheaper per acre, 25 grand for 40 acres. And go look at them, see who's got the better access, better views, better everything. And hopefully you choose mine, but who knows, you might maybe end up buying 2 properties. So I think this is the cheapest 10 acres in the county, with the exception of one that's out there a little bit cheaper that just looks like the topography would be a real mess. And other than that one, I think I got the cheapest usable one for $14,999. Go take a look at it. Let me know if I could answer any questions. Hopefully you like this property and I want to make it yours. So if you do, there's a buy it now button on the website, or call, email, text, whatever. Let me know, and we could take it to title, or you just check out online. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. It's Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. And yeah, hit subscribe and I'll keep telling you about more properties like this in the future. Thank you. Bye.